Good morning, Leo Masculine Energy Group. This is Grand Madam with your reading from the Fall Harvest. Now, I've done something a little different. I have pre-shuffled the Oracle cards, and I'm using Sacred Rebel, Healing Angels Oracle, and the Romance Oracle Angels deck. Not exactly the exact titles, but you know what they're about by their themes. Now, for some reason, according to the Sacred Rebels, it seems as though you have been in some type of cocoon, hiding in the lion's den. It feels to me like there's been some type of emotional withdrawal that's almost developed into a numbness. Well, it's time to get out of the numbness because you're needed, and you're needed to protect what needs to be protecting. It says, defends to the end what is worthwhile. Now, right off the bat, I can't tell you what this is. I have to go a little deeper. But it's time for the lion to come out of the den right about now and take care of business. Now, obviously, you've been through some type of emotional strain. The healing angels say retreat. So it's interesting that one deck says come to life, while the other deck talks about you being in retreat and protected. And some of you are in communion with your guardian angels. And that's excellent. And the reason you're going to do that, or you're at that space right now, because you've been in retreat in that lion's den for a bit all summer. All summer? I guess the quarantine had something to do with that, Leo. But anyway, while you've been in quarantine, while you've been in retreat, you have been doing your meditations and you are manifesting miracles. And that is excellent, Leo Masculine. Excellent. Now, in the love life, for some of you, you're trying to make things happen again. And the card advises to make the effort. Great love is worth Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. And it is also worth waiting for. So what you're dealing with while you're in retreat, not for long though, is divine timing. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay? Now, I just heard loud and clear, well, if it tells me to retreat and come to life, and then another deck tells me to retreat, what's going on here? You're already in retreat, but you're also in an emotional funk. And it's time, but that emotional funk is creating a depression, a sadness, a sorrow. It's time to come out of that. It's time to feel something again. Okay? Your retreat is for your meditation. It is not meant for you to be feeling bad. So even though some of you are already in retreat, already locked yourselves up in the lion's den, excuse me, that does not mean you are to stay there. If you're feeling the need for protection, call on your guardian angels. That's what that means. Okay, now let's see pretty much what sent the lion to the lion's den. Because this is your fall harvest. Your fall harvest is coming out of the lion's den and manifesting miracles. You have the ability now. That's what you learned while you were in quarantine, how to manifest miracles. Leo masculines. Now keep in mind, in the masculine Leo energy group, we're talking about performers, entertainers, public speakers, whomever it takes is front and center and front stage. The masculine part comes in, masculine energy comes in when we're talking about a very action-oriented person. Someone is a go-getter, someone's a dynamo, someone is very focused, someone who only sees things in black and white, and sometimes on the other side of this, some only sees things the way they see things, and they have no tolerance for other viewpoints. But this person is definitely a go-getter. In energy, is boundless. Boundaries are meant to be crossed. Okay? That's the masculine energy. That's the human being who's expressing in masculine energy, which is oftentimes going to be seen more on the job than anywhere else. Okay? And so this group contains females as well as males and non-binaries. Okay? So, what is Leo's harvest? What is the best message? What is Leo's harvest? This is for the grand and masculine Leo energy group. What is the fall harvest for the Leo masculine energy group? What is the fall harvest for the Leo masculine energy group? I turned over, that didn't fall out. Okay. One more? Okay. Okay, let's see. The overall energy. Okay. Spirit just told me to take it from power, first power from the middle. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we are. Overall energy in this reading. This reading is about lovers. A decision needs to be made. And also, with this decision made, you will see that it is kind of a God ordained. It is ordained by the divine. Okay, that's why that angel is there to do the balance. And here's Queen of Pentacles. This is a nurturing queen. This is feminine energy now. Nurturing, nourishing, and on the other, a caretaker. However, on the other side, she's a shrewd businesswoman. She knows how to make a coin and keep a coin and protect a coin. Someone's in love with a businesswoman, a very loving and caring businesswoman and family woman. Maybe we're looking at Gemini from the Lover's card and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy from the Queen of Pentacles card. And here, healing the star. Could be Aquarius involved. This is what's getting in the way right about now, but also for some of you, somebody wants to be a star. For others of you, there is a healing that is taking place for this woman after this love relationship. Page of Pentacles, this is a message of stability that has come in the recent past. And these are the Three of Wands. Someone has left. Someone has cast their fate on the waters, thrown out seeds, and now they're waiting for the seeds to come back in their harvest. So this is the harvest card. Oh my goodness. And here's a blockage and a fear. This is the devil. The devil is topping off this reading. So someone is really deep seated in their fears. Also, it could be in the emotions of obsession. It could be illicit drugs or prescription drugs, anything that's taking you out of yourself. But this toxicity here seems to have covered the entire love or romantic relationship with this Queen of Pentacles. And look, here's anxiety, Nine of Swords. Something's going on or something has gone on here, Leo, and I can understand your retreat. Here's something that this is the Chariot. The Chariot is the card of Cancer. The Chariot, excuse me, is also the card for the automobile, the vehicle. The Chariot deals with short trips, siblings, and also willful determination, heading towards a goal. So let's see what this is talking about. The cards surrounding it, excuse me, will tell you pretty much what energy this card is in for right now. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have major changes taking place. Major changes taking place. For some of you, your partner has passed away from cancer. Others of you, it could have been a local trip or something that had to do with a car that has changed everything drastically in your life. In hopes and fears, this is the Emperor's card. This is the card of the leader of the kingdoms. The Emperor has several different kingdoms. In modern day world, this person would be the manager, director, facilitator for several different businesses or for a network. In the hopes and fears area, some of you are feeling quite doubtful that you'll be able to pull the weight that was left to you, it seems. That's business wise. And Nine of Wands, yet some of you are holding your own and you do have help. As frustrating and as heavy as the burdens are, you do have help. You're not standing alone. This is turning out to be an interesting reading here. In your current position, you have Eight of Swords. You're all tied up in your thoughts right about now. Not that keen on which way to go. Excuse me. But here's someone who's come along who's cutting away those bonds that have boggled or bound your mind. And they're doing it with clarity. They're giving you information. And here we have the Hangman. You already have some information, but you don't have enough information to turn yourself right side up and get out of that tree. Right now, somebody has you hanging, literally. You might be hanging around the phone. You just might be hanging around the house, just hanging. Page of Swords. Somebody has been keeping tabs on you, or you have been keeping tabs on someone else. Either way, this is the card of being studious. This is the card of study. This is the card of research. This is the card of investigation. So now either some of you have turned up some disheartening information about who you care about, or some disheartening information has turned up about you, and it has created a mental challenge, which is why you're in this state right here. Let me put this way. Eight of Swords to the Page of Swords. Now what could this be all about? A love offer, or some type of proposal, invitation, proposal for a project, a marriage, what have you. This Knight of Cups is offering, I don't know, he's definitely offering from a lesser cup because he's drunk all the wine or water that was in there. Did he drink it all? Oh, he's about to do it. See him? That he's tipped that cup. And in some cases, I do feel strongly that the offer that was to be made has been rescinded. So someone took their love back. Could it possibly have been this King of Pentacles? We have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. This is the energy of the businessman. This is the one who is the entrepreneur, usually married. If not, he's stable financially, emotionally. This is the pater familias. This is the man who'll take care of you. He makes money to take care of people. That's who he is. And this is the outcome. So we have a marriage here. We have the King and we have the Queen of Pentacles. And something went wrong. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, which is like, to me, it's like real estate or some type of celebration. We have the Ten of Wands, where all but the ninth wand is still hanging in there, and that seems to have to do with a house, or for some of you, it's real estate. For others, this is a celebration of some sort. It could be a baby shower. It could be a wedding reception. You know, you could fill it in with the blanks that you have already. And it has impacted this Queen of Wands tremendously. As dynamic and action-oriented and as focused as she is, as hell-bent and determined to get what she wants, and she usually does, this lady has been knocked off her throne, more than likely by him. This is the King of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This is the energy of a judge. Someone in the military, someone who thinks like that. Law enforcement, lawyers, scientists, they deal only with reason. They do not deal with feelings or emotions. Okay? And it seems like there was a mastermind game being played, Five of Swords here. But the one that was the two that walked away and leaving the one behind left standing, let's just say that leaves a bad taste in everyone's mouth. And see what has happened, it looks like apparently. Leo, masculine. The truth came out about something. I'm still digging. Or someone. It's like no sooner. Okay, I have to use both hands. No sooner had you found a place of peace, Six of Swords, when then the truth came out, Ace of Swords, the cold, harsh reality of what you were really dealing with. That caused the Tower moment. It obliterated completely, taking it down to the structure, and then melted that down. So this is definitely the ending of something, because something has been blasted to shreds here. And to me, it looks like it's the Hierophant. It's, for some of you, it's an organization that's going through a reorganization. Others of you, it was the marriage that was totally destructive. You know, and also for some of you, some of your companies have gone out of business. They've gone out of business. Whatever this is, it's an institution, okay? Which means it's been around for a long time. It's what everybody does or everybody deals with. And also it can be a church. It could also be a church, a religious institution of higher learning, whatever it is. It has been shocked down to its scaffolding, okay? And now, coming back into the Leo masculine collective, we have the evaluation of the situation, including a rundown on statements. We are looking twice at this collaboration, Three of Pentacles, and we're finding out that the moon energy is hiding vast and important secrets. And these secrets, you can't let go. I mean, you're trying to run a business, you're trying to operate with a relationship, and someone's withholding information to stay top dog in your organization or in your relationship. And now, all you want are the facts. You don't care about anything else. I can't blame you for that. I can't blame you for that. It has slowed up the money. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. And it has caused you to go into hermit mode. This is retreat. Oh, it's over there. This is why you're retreating. And you're pulling back from the past. Pulling back from friends from the past. Pulling back from your soulmates. Because they're not acting right. They're acting very harmful. And here's the ringleader. This is the King of Cups, Mr. Emotional himself. And, you know, feelings run deep with this guy. You never know what he's feeling because he's got such a good poker face. But when he chooses to express it, look out. Yeah. This is the end of some type of a partnership. That's what you're dealing with, Leo. End of a partnership. So, what do you want to know? Of course. Let's see what the Moonology deck says. Someone asked, will we get back together? We'll see. Okay. Well, Leo and whoever asked that question, will they get back together? Will they reconcile? Will they reconcile? I would suggest that with the devil topping off the reading like this, It could just be fears or anxieties, but if it's anything other than fear and anxiety, I would take second thought, have second thoughts about trying to reconnect with this person. Okay, so will they come back? Let's see what the Oracle of the Moon has to say. The Moonology deck. No. That's all we need to see. Void, of course. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, Leo masculines? So, your harvest was I can't say if it was good or bad, because it could be a good thing. Rejection is your protection. There is a relationship around, but it's not quite in fruition. It hasn't come into form yet. So make the effort to put it into some kind of form and wait for it. Wait for it to develop organically. Wait for it to develop naturally. So you don't have to rush, force, or manipulate anything. Okay? That is your fall harvest reading. So what is the fall harvest for Leo? Well, it looks to me that you might have a new relationship coming about, but you also are licking your wounds from the old one. So your for fall, how do I just say autumn? Your autumn harvest is going to be new love. But you've got to get ready for that. Come to life. Nobody's going to love a depressed person. You can't do it. And this time you defend to the earth what is worthwhile. Some of you, I have a feeling that we're seeing other people and you just left that person who you were living with, married to, or whatever, entitled to, on the bookshelf and just spent much more time with the other person. And then you turned around and got kicked in the teeth by that same person you gave all that money to, all that time, all that attention, all that taking around friends and family. This is what I'm seeing now. And it all went to pot. So this is what you're experiencing, Leo masculines. You have what your fall harvest was, one serious reality check. But at least you know that. At least you know where to go from here. Because you've got your angels behind you. You've got your, while your meditation that you're practicing, your guardian angels. And you, while you're in retreat, are about to create a serious miracle. The miracle of a new relationship. Or, for some of you, the miracle of the renewal of a dead relationship. A relationship where everything was like in suspension. Nothing was happening. All right. That's it, Leo. This is Grand Madam, wishing my Leo masculine group much love.